What's up, Capricorns? This is going to be your weekly reading for July 15th through the 21st, 2019. So this will be for the Capricorns of Sun, Moon, Risings, or any other placement of Capricorn. Alright, so these cards flew out. Okay. So keep in mind, these are general readings. These are not personal readings. So only take what potentially resonates with you, okay? The only way to know for sure if a reading resonates with you or is for you is by getting a personal reading. So if you guys happen to like to get a reading with me, if you guys check the description box below, the link to my website will be there. And now all you guys have to do is purchase a reading via my website, email me to set up a booking date and time. If you guys have questions about my readings or availability, feel free to email me. I have 2 Gmail accounts. Either one is fine. You guys can hit me up from that or on one of those, okay? So let's go ahead and get into it. Alright, so you have the Goddess of the Moon, number 52, number 9, Broken Heart, and number 27, Walking Away. So immediately you know that you need to walk away from something. And it doesn't have to be like a physical thing or a person. It could be something emotionally, something mentally that is causing you some sort of discord or hurt. You got to let it go, or letting go of something from the past so that you can heal in order for you to heal your heart. So, because you're coming at the ending of a cycle for sure. And it's funny because these 2 cards equal number 9, right? So, well, you have number 9 already, and then you have number 27. So, 2 plus 7 is 9. So, you know what you need to walk away and just gracefully close a chapter on something. And you know it. You're getting signs. You might even be having dreams that there's something that you just need to just let go of or just stop doing, or you just, whatever it is, it's the end of it. It's done. You know, you've done your job. For some of you, this could have been a seasonal situation, something that you had to go through, something that you had to experience, or someone that you had to be with, or, you know or associate yourself with, and now it's time to let it go, okay? You're getting divine nudges and hints about it, okay? So let's move on to the tarot messages. See, what is the major influence surrounding Capricorns? The energies surrounding those born under the sign of Capricorn for this week. What are the energies? I thank the Most High God, my angels, my ancestors who lovingly guide me and assist me. I trust that this reading is divinely guided, divinely protected. Okay, Ace of Cups. Have my deck upside down. Ace of Cups, 6 of Pentacles, 8 of Cups. What did I say? It's time to walk away. The 8 of Wands, 7 of Swords, 5 of Swords, Judgment card, 4 of Pentacles, the Fool, and the Hanged Man. See what's good. See what's going on with you. So overall energy is Ace of Cups. So this has something to do with love, and this has something to do with healing. So where you're at is healing, I feel. Where you're at is a place of paying attention to your feelings, being aware of your emotions, really. And I feel like this is an energy as a result of being receptive to receiving it, or also being receptive to give, or just finding balance within that. But it's also some sort of opportunity. Let's see. 6 of Pentacles. There's an imbalance with give and take going on in your life. Doesn't have to be with any, could be people, but it can also be what you give to yourself, your investments, your time and your energy, where are you placing it. It could be as easy as spending too much time on social media, or not getting the proper sleep, or eating the right type of foods, or eating at all, or overeating. There's some sort of imbalance that's going on physically or materially. If this has anything to do with relationships, because 2 cup cards do surround this Pentacles card, so Ace of Cups and 8 of Cups surrounds it. So It could be due to something emotionally, or you could be investing your energy into something like emotions that may not be of your highest good. You know, fear-based emotions, or, you know, doubt, or anger, or jealousy, or depression, you know, whatever it is. So this, something is, I feel like, needing to be balanced out. So with the Eight of Cups, the Eight of Cups is, the overall energy is of walking away, disconnecting or disassociating from things emotionally, because it's kind of like you're on a spiritual journey, or you're on a path, and you're evolving, you're moving upwards, okay? You're accelerating, you're graduating some sort of past or circumstance, and it's like, as a quest, you're having to move to the next step, right? Or the next phase, or the next journey, the next destination. So it might be sad because you may have formed, I'm kind of seeing like this guy is like a traveler, and he's he's visited he's visited different places, and maybe different villages and things like that, and he's formed relationships with the people in the village, and he's grown accustomed to the lifestyle, but he knows that he's on a journey and he has to keep going. He knows that there may be a destination that he has to get to, so it's kind of like, enjoy it while, you know how you watch like like cartoons, in the cartoon movies, and they're like on a quest or something, they always like meet people, and they like form alliances and friends, and sometimes those people come, and then sometimes they gotta leave some of those characters behind. They don't take everybody with them. So it's kind of the vibe I get from this. Yeah, because you're moving fast, rapidly with the Eight of Wands. Like, you're traveling. You could literally be traveling, or it's time for you to move forward and move towards the next phase of your life, and things are happening so quickly, and I feel like you don't even know. So what are you walking away from? You're walking away from the bullshit, basically, with the Seven of Swords, the things that don't serve you, the things that, or the people, or some sort of lies or deceptions, or just telling yourself that you can't do this. There's a lot of journey type of vibes I get from these cards. So, you know, you may have walked away from some people that were just not trustworthy, okay? People that could have been just liars, or just people that don't even know who they are, what they want. So you might be headed towards a conversation, an important conversation of some sort. You might have to get real with somebody. You might have to cuss somebody out, or it could be you just got to speak the truth before you walk away from something, because you know that it's time to move on. So this could be breaking up with somebody, or ending a friendship, or I don't know, whatever it is for you individually, you'll know. With the Judgment card, you're making some very, very clear decisions. Like, you're listening to your intuition and your guidance. The Devil card, not calling you the devil, but if you know tarot, you know the Devil card is Capricorn. There's the devil in this card with this angel in the Judgment card. So I feel like this is you and your spiritual team working together to really look at things from a divine perspective, and looking at your past and what you've learned, and then this dictates your future. What decisions am I going to make based upon what I've experienced in the past, what I've learned in the past? What do I want for my future? And this is something very pivotal, okay? Four of Pentacles. So what's influencing you may be certain ideals, you know, belief systems that you were programmed to believe and think, or people, you know, certain things, or people that maybe you thought or believed to be valuable, or certain beliefs that you thought were valuable. But I feel like this is being cleansed out. It's being purged out, because I feel like you know that this is a major block to you. And by the way, the Four of Pentacles is Capricorn, so I feel like this is your mind. You're being influenced by your higher self, potentially, with the Fool card. Your hopes is that whatever you feel like you're freeing yourself from, and in order to start fresh and start over, that, you know, even if you don't have a lot of information, or you really don't know what your plan is, you want to make sure that whatever you're doing is truly divinely guided, and this is not you acting before it's time, or you making a very bad decision that you're going to regret, or being deceptive, or being deceived by this. this new energy, this new beginning, because again, I feel like you are on a journey and you're moving forward, but I feel like this is a fear or an ego thing that is causing you to question whether or not you're ready. You're ready to move on. You're ready to move forward. With the Hangman, so right now may not be the time to actually move forward. Maybe this, you're just making it up in your mind to move forward, and emotionally making it up to like say, yes, this is something that I really need to do, but the action part has not come yet. Certain things may still need to be released or be aligned, because I feel like there's an important conversation that you need to have. May not be an easy one, but it needs to be had. And I feel like what really counts is that you don't care about what other people are going to think or say about you. Like, this is like, if this is what's best for me and this is what's of my highest good, this is what I'm choosing to do, and I'm going to do it. But now may not be the time, because you're still needing to see certain things, like I said. So yeah. So before I move on to the love reading, let me call out the signs. You got the Six of Pentacles, which is Taurus, the Eight of Cups, which is Pisces, the Eight of Wands, which is Sag, the Seven of Swords and the Fool card are both Aquarius cards. So is the Five of Swords, actually. The Five of Swords is Aquarius as well. Four of Swords, Capricorn. Judgment cards, Scorpio. Hangman, Pisces. Ace of Cups is just a potential energy. I don't really associate aces with zodiac signs, to be honest. But yeah. And there may not be anybody's zodiac sign that I called out. It could just simply be like certain timings or time frames or season of a zodiac sign that may be relevant. Okay. So I'm going to use my big ass oracle cards for the love reading, my relationship oracle. You guys can purchase this via my website if you guys are interested in having your own. Keep in mind, these readings are general. The loved ones, regardless of your love situations, you guys all have unique love statuses and situations. So only take what does resonate with you or may sound like it resonates with you, and anything that doesn't, just take it as like, okay, that's not for me. That's for somebody else watching. You know what I mean? So take what resonates. Spirit, what is the energy surrounding Capricorn in their love life for the month, or this week, this week? What is the energy surrounding, influencing them, affecting them? You guys can also have a Capricorn Venus, or have Capricorn in your 5th and 7th house, or 5th or 7th house. Or you could be cross-watching for a Capricorn love interest or lover, okay, partner. Let's see what's going on with Capricorn. What's the love energy surrounding them? October. April. Okay. Why? Maybe. Resistance. And July. You guys got all these months. So these could be specific important months for you. Or it could be someone's birthdays. That's good. Something about this is very significant. Could have been a past situation that took place in one of these months. Let's see. Clarify. King of Cups in October. So this could be about a Scorpio person. Nine of Cups. Queen of Wands. The Hermit. And the Death card. So October with the King of Cups. So overall energy has something to do with matters of the heart, something significant that took place in October, or possibly or potentially will take place in October. So there is a relationship between two people, the Queen of Wands and the King of Cups. So it's kind of like one person may be a little cool, calm, collected, and the other person is more extroverted. So it could be that the feminine energy is very extroverted, very assertive, and then the masculine energy is more, you know, laid back, introverted, little more emotional based, not so like excited, or they're not so out there like the Queen of Wands. And it doesn't have to be that these people that you're dealing with are water signs or fire signs, but it could be. But I feel like this is more so of a dynamic of an energy. So something may some sort of insight in regards to love may have taken place in October, or will take place in October. Could be a very important person when it comes to the matters of the heart coming in October. So the challenge with the Nine of Cups over April is that a wish may have not come to pass in April. Maybe it was something specific that you wanted that did not come to pass. I don't know why, but whoever this is for, just you'll know if this specific part of the reading will resonate. I'm getting for someone out there that you may have gotten stood up by this person or stood up by someone back in April or something. It could have been a Pisces. If not, you were supposed to meet up in a public place, or maybe meet up at a bar or a restaurant, and this person kind of played you, or they just didn't show up, or they made some sort of excuse. Something didn't take place the way that you wanted, or just simply a wish did not manifest. With maybe and the Queen of Wands. So it's saying to check things out as it pertains to this Queen of Wands if it calls for that. If there's a fire sign woman or feminine energy in your life, Aries, Leo, Sag, then Spirit is saying that it's up to you whether or not you want to approach this person or investigate or just kind of get to know first. So it's really up to you when it comes to this Queen of Wands. For some of you, this could just represent some sort of free will choice or decision you have whether or not you want to take action on something. If you're a feminine energy, if you're a female Capricorn or a feminine Capricorn, it's up to you whether or not you want to approach something. So like, do you want to assert yourself? Do you want to let your feelings be known or take action or nurture something? It's really up to you. Focus, resistance with the Hermit card. So your focus is, what is it that's causing you to, because I feel like you guys are very wise people, so why are you resistant? Because I feel like you have the discernment to know whether or not something is of your highest good. You've mastered some sort of lesson, but I feel like you're not really looking at what you've learned. You're not applying it. There's this fear still in regards to making your feelings known or taking action or getting out of singlehood. Some of you guys have grown comfortable with being single, and that's because of some sort of resistance. That's not good. So focus on why is this? Why is it? Because I'm well aware, experienced in certain things or love, or I have enough wisdom to know whether or not something is of my highest good based off of my experiences. And that's kind of how you have to look at it. With July, you have the Death card. The Death card is pretty much something about transformation and something maybe that's being completed or ended. So you may be closing some things out right now. So this kind of echoes to the general reading that we did, the 10 card reading. So it could be that this month is going to be a lot of closing of chapters and cycles and releasing and healing, because what's happening is that you're being reborn, and you kind of have to go through this dark night of the soul, and it's for a reason, it's for a purpose, because you're shedding your skin. When one thing ends, another begins, right? So that's how you have to see this. So you do have quite a bit of water energy in your spread, Pisces and Scorpio specifically, but it could also be Cancer energy. You have Virgo with the Hermit card, and with the Queen of Wands could be Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. So just keep in mind, again, that this does not have to be anybody's zodiac signs or in their chart or anything. It could be time frames of those zodiac signs, okay? So don't forget to check the description box if you guys would like to book a reading with me. Also, if you guys want to follow me on Instagram, my link will be in the description too. And feel free to like this video, share it with someone, or share it publicly. Also, subscribe if you have yet to subscribe, and I will see you guys back soon. Much love. Peace.